Hello everyone, it is MisterStubstep, and yes, I'm about to do an Oreo review. So for those of you that have joined my channel recently, before I did all the card openings and stuff, I actually did Oreo reviews. And before I did Oreo reviews, I did shoe reviews. So today we have the salted caramel brownie, caramel, however you want to pronounce it. How do you pronounce it? And these are topped with salt. These look very interesting. I'm not a huge fan of salted brownies or salted caramel brownies or whatever. I know a lot of people are like, oh, if I'm having something salty, I need something sweet. Or if I'm having something sweet, I need something salty. I mean, I do that too. I feel like it's just an excuse to eat more because I like to eat, but let's open these up. All right, so the initial waft, it kind of gives me those vibes. I don't know if you've ever had like that salted caramel brownie brittle or like any of those types of brownie brittle snacks or whatever. And that first smell that you get, that's kind of what I'm smelling here, which I'm very pleased about. I'll take out an Oreo. Oh, there's definitely salt on there. I don't know if you guys can see the salt. It's advertised that there's salt on the Oreo, which that's cool. I'd be curious if the sodium levels are actually higher on these. I imagine they would be. But there's clearly two layers there. Not as, clear cut as on the packaging. But there's definitely two different layers there that you can see. So we'll try one raw like always. Okay, so I haven't had Oreos in a long time, so that might sway my opinion on these a little bit because I do rank my Oreos. But these are actually really good. It's everything that you would want out of an Oreo, like if you like their original Oreo flavor, and then just a little bit of salt, a little bit of caramel in there. The brownie, I guess it's more like that like deeper chocolate flavor or whatever, but it goes really good. I think these are extremely well made. The salt is probably the first thing that I tasted, but let's try it with milk. All right, we're gonna stab it like always. When I first grabbed these from the market, I heard a bunch of like jumbling on the inside and I thought that all the Oreos had been destroyed, but it was just the salt. So don't be scared if you hear that. I think this Oreo is soaked long enough. Bone Appleton. So if you see my Oreo reviews in the past, there are some Oreos that taste really bad, dry, or without milk or any fluids chasing and or with the cookie. And then there are some like this Oreo that taste really good by themselves. And when you add milk, it doesn't really add too much to it. These in particular, you could probably go without dunking. I do like having milk to chase just to, provide the Oreo some encouragement to go down the throat into your tummy. But overall, I think because these Oreos have such strong, like subtle flavors. I mean, you could argue caramel is kind of like a strong flavor, but they're such strong, subtle flavors that adding milk to it kind of masks them a little bit. So it doesn't add to, because sometimes the milk actually draws out flavor if the Oreo is just kind of latent. But with these, they're standalone. They do great on their own. And honestly, Mystery's not here with me right now, but I think she's really gonna like these. So yeah, overall, very pleased with these Oreos. It's gonna be really hard not to eat a ton more after this. I'll probably just have a couple more because you gotta have enough to finish off the milk. Like, what, this milk just gonna go to waste? No, you gotta pair it up with some Oreos. So overall, on the dessert scale, because I have dessert and the Oreo scale, dessert scale, honestly, I'm gonna give these a 9 on the dessert scale. These are solid cookies. I'm very impressed. The last few new flavors that Oreos come out with have been kind of meh. So very pleased with these. And on the Oreo scale, I'm gonna give these a solid 8. Now, just so you have a frame of reference, like on the Oreo scale, anything like above a 4 is a really good dessert. And the fact that these got an 8 compared to all the other Oreos is pretty fantastic. I haven't shown it already. I have a spreadsheet that actually my brother-in-law, or would it be a brother-in-law? Stepbrother? Brother in crime? I don't know. He gave me advice on maybe including that just so people can see a breakdown of all the cookies that I reviewed so far and where this one lines up with them. And then you can kind of compare like what your favorite flavor is and everything. So that will have already been shown. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Obviously, this isn't going to be like a normal thing, but anytime new Oreo flavors come out or anytime I pick up some new kicks, I got to throw a video up for the people because I like to be an informative channel first. So thank you so much for watching and enjoy some dessert.